Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am super excited to welcome all of you from wherever you are logging in. I know we have people from within our country, Kenya, and many from without. So I want to really welcome you all. Maybe as we move on, it would be interesting to hear where you are listening in from. You can let us know where you are logging in from on the chat down there. For those who are guests, it's your first time to be here with us. I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to our presentation tonight. This is, I can assure you, a life-changing opportunity. I shared earlier on today that success meets those people who are on the dancing floor when the opportunity comes, and they dance with the opportunity. And true to it, it's going to happen to those of us who are logging in for the very first time. No doubt about that. Why am I so confident? Because it happened to me 15 years ago. My name is Kariuki Josephat. For them that we are meeting for the first time, I'm married to one Pieros Cherotich, and between us, we are blessed with 4 children. We have been doing this business for the last 15 years, and I am really, really humbled by the enormous success that I've been able to build around uh, anything to do with finances, lifestyle, and many other things. I'm so humbled because it started as a small thing, and within no time, we were able to get to the very top. I was a full-time lecturer in the university before this opportunity, while my wife, Pieros, was a high school teacher teaching physics and mathematics with the government. But then after working for a couple of years, we discovered that we were, for lack of a better word, cheated. Because we were told if we would work very hard in school, then we would get good jobs and get good money. Well, for good jobs, we got, I admit, and I am grateful. But as far as sufficient income is concerned, those big jobs did not give us that. And you see, Martinez is doing the same thing over and over again. So we decided we've got to change something if things are going to change in our lives. We wanted to take our children to the best schools. We wanted to also be driving ourselves in these machines. We wanted to stop paying rent in Nairobi so that we can be living in our own home. None of those dreams had become true, not even near becoming true. And so we decided we want to now focus on our dreams. Our guest tonight, I'm so excited to report to us this, that we were able to achieve all those dreams when we decided to be part of this business. So, welcome to the opportunity. That was my introduction. And now I want to get to the meat of it. I'll be doing the first session, the presentation, so that our guests, you can get to understand exactly what we do. And thereafter, I'll invite a very special guest speaker. I'm so excited that she's going to be sharing her success story with us. Those who've listened to her in our forums at KICC, you know this is a lady you want to keenly listen to. I will not preempt for now, but once I'm done, I'll invite her, a medical doctor who has done wonders in this country. So allow me to now go ahead and share my slides so that I will take just a few minutes to take us through this opportunity. It's a simple one, but it requires that you concentrate and you listen with a winning attitude. A winning attitude. What that means is be looking at the opportunity from the angle of how can I achieve my dreams through this opportunity. All right. So I'm sharing the screen here. I hope we are able to see it. And there we are. Great. So we start by asking ourselves, what is our mission as a team? We are called the International Superstars team. By the grace of God, Pierre and I, 15 years ago, we founded this team, a very dynamic, successful, respected team all over the world. We are in tens of countries now. All the glory to God. And our mission that has helped us to really thrive big time is as simple as you can see there, to help individuals start their own businesses so that they can realize financial freedom, travel around the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. We believe we can change the world, but one man at a time. And we welcome you to this team, this opportunity, so that you can also help us reach out to more people out there. There's nothing as fulfilling as touching people's lives. That is what I've come to discover. At the end of it all, it will not be about the money you have made, but the impact you have created in the world. That's what we are doing now. And your income is directly related to your philosophy. And that's why I said you listen with a winning attitude. What is your philosophy as far as income is concerned? It's not about the economy. It's about you and I, our way of thinking, how we perceive life. And so before we go to the issues of money, allow me to start with one thing that is often ignored, yet it's the most important one, and that is health. So we provide remedy to health crisis. Today we have so many issues to do with chronic health challenges, and we believe that we can be able to reverse this. Prevention is better than cure. You don't have to wait until you are ill. You can go ahead and prevent. And we also believe that your health is your greatest wealth. Or myself, I believe my health is my greatest wealth. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we don't so quite discover that until we lose our health. Many people value something when they lose it. You don't have to wait for that. Did you know that everything you bite is either fighting disease or feeding disease? So choose wisely. And World Health Organization tells us that really we can perfect our health if we follow this wellness triangle. Look at that simple wellness triangle there by World Health Organization that we can take, or we should take, we should do physical activities first, and we manage our weight. Then we take whole grains, not refined ones. Then lots of fruits and vegetables to boost our immunity. We take less of proteins, especially for us adults, and we do away with fats and sugars. If you must take very little. If we do that, then our cells will be as healthy as you can see here. The cell membrane is soft and permeable, so nutrients can go in and waste can get out very easy. Sand bit of it. We do like this lady, especially in urban centers. I know someone is already salivating. But this is the worst thing you can put in your body through your mouth. So in fact, we say when you eat like this, you are digging your own grave using your teeth. Why is that so? That meal you are seeing there is an illustration of how we invert our triangle. So that we are taking lots of fats and sugars. You can see the chips there, sodas, and all that, bread. Then we also take a lot of protein, lots of meat, less of fruits and vegetables. You can see anything green there is so insignificant. So no fruits, no vegetables, and no whole grains. Everything in that plate is refined, refined, refined. No exercise. We don't care about our weight. In fact, some people think that when they have huge mass, then they are endowed. And just know that you become a candidate of chronic diseases. So our cells now become this deformed. The membrane is hard and not permeable. Nutrients cannot go into the cell, and waste cannot get out of the cell. So lots of congestion within the cells, toxins. And so you become a very good candidate of all these chronic diseases that we are seeing out there. We're talking of heart disease, like of pressure, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, stroke, name them. The list is endless. But we are saying it's time to reverse the trends, and the superstars team I am so excited to say that for a long time now, we've been in perfect partnership with a renowned company, reputable company, Neolife International. Why Neolife International? Because they've been in the business for the last 68 years. That tells you that it has stood the test of time. It's a company that has been there, it will be there. It has spread to over 57 countries now since its inception in 1958. Why is that so? And of course, you can see the founder there, Jerry Brasfield, and our CEO, the daughter, Kendra Brasfield. Now, the values of this company is what has made it to stand firm and wither storms. Honesty and integrity. Everything we say or do is that which is true. People are number one. We value people. We are in only one business, people. Products that work. And you can see the guys on the screen there. These are top doctors and scientists in the world, likes of the late Dr. Arthur Fast, who founded cancer chemotherapy. So you're talking of very high level research done by these guys, so that all the products that Neolife brings on board really work. And we're talking of more than 100 different products. Amazing. Equal opportunity for all young, old professors, not very highly educated. It doesn't matter where you are coming from. As long as you have dreams to accomplish, you are welcome. Long range vision. The company has been there for 67 years, and we are looking at the next 70 years from today. So it's not something you start today and tomorrow it's gone. No, I've seen many companies that come and within no time they are no more. They lack this longevity aspect of it. So you're welcome to such a company. Now, I was explaining why we chose Neolife International, and you can see really if you are keen and you want to build a humongous business, then you want to partner with this kind of a company. So that as we build our business, the company provides us with those high quality products. And I will shortly be showing you how we build our business using the products. For now, let me mention this, that Neolife helps us now to reverse the trend, to return the cell that was unhealthy. We make it now healthy again. The one that could not allow nutrients to go in and waste to get out, now you can see it's able to do that. And we use a very, very popular product called TreeNN. TreeNN. Even if you forget everything else, remember TreeNN. Greek word for whole grains of wheat, soya, rice. The lipins and sterols, the food that cells feed on. You are as healthy as your cells. And when you take this TreeNN, your cells will be perfectly healthy. They will be as youthful as those of young kids. That is what you want. So you realize that you'll be looking younger for longer as you use this TreeNN. But we have many other products, just to mention the categories, and each category has so many others. We have the first one that is comprised of nutritional products or healthcare products. Likes of, if you want to boost the health of your joints, we have omega-3 salmon plus, things to do with chelated calcium for your bones, and so on and so forth. Many of them there. We have HAMBO alternatives for fine-tuning your hormones so that even as you age, your hormones are still okay. Because hormonal imbalance brings those cancers like breast cancer, cervical cancer, and the others for ladies. For men, we have prostate cancer. But with the feminine HAMBO and the masculine HAMBO, respectively, we're able to fight them. We have skincare, organic age-defying. You can see at the middle there, organic age-defying skincare, so that you can look younger for longer. Don't put chemicals on your face, on your body. Then we have organic cleaning detergents, home care product for cleaning. We all do cleaning in our homes every single day, from bathing to washing utensils, clothes, and so on and so forth. The more you use chemicals out there, and I challenge you to read the labels of all those chemicals, the closer you get to the chronic diseases. So clear all of them off your house and dispose them away. and use these organic ones that we are presenting to you right now. Then we have the farm care, the very, very exciting product for every single farmer. We call it Super Grow. Super Grow is so economical because 1 liter you mix with water 1,000 liters, and you use it in any crops, all the crops you spray, and it will triple your yields because it helps water to penetrate down into the soil and suck all the minerals up so that the crop grows very fast and it's able to be very healthy. So if you know of a farmer, please tell them Super Grow. We will sort them out. Very economical and very, very reliable because it's 100% organic. What have I done there, friends? I've shown you the kind of products that Neolife provides us with so that now you can appreciate that using those products, really, you can be able to build a very strong and stable business. So now I'll go ahead and show you a superstars team. How do we go about building the businesses? Remember, we are saying you are doing this on part-time basis. You are still working whenever you've been working. You don't have to stop working, but during your free time, that very little time, that is when you build a fortune. So we got to the second solution, financial freedom. How many in this call would love to be totally financially free? On the chart, how many of us would love to be financially free, totally financially free? You know, the power of the tongue. I always believe in the power of the tongue. You confess, you possess. We have the ability to create the life we want using our tongues. Yes, Priscilla. Yes, okay, Florence. You basically have to talk yourself into success. Remember, you said it all starts in the mind. Yes, Father Lucas and all the others who are saying, yes, I want to be totally financially free. Excellent. So the simple thing here to observe is this, that if you don't work for your own dreams, then others will hire you to work for their dreams. Unfortunately, have you seen someone who has worked from day one for so many years just to enrich others, for others to achieve their dreams, but themselves, they never, ever achieve their dreams? So sad. Only that they didn't know this. So they faithfully worked for others except themselves. But a time comes when you decide enough is enough. Life is not a rehearsal, or I also have to pursue my own dreams. And so we are calling upon you today to start that journey. Starting point, what are your dreams? It has to be clear in your mind. What are your dreams? What do you want to achieve? Is it to earn additional income? Is it to drive this kind of a machine there? Is it to travel around the world? Like, you realize that we travel every year to world-class destinations. Everything paid by the company because it's an incentive for the work we do. Or maybe you want to build a house or a home that is that beautiful, a house on top of another house with a swimming pool inside and outside, and so on and so forth. Whatever the dream you have, I tell you as a friend, it's valid. Let no one tell you that your dreams are not valid. But now let's be sincere. How do you earn your income? How do you make your money? Because this is what will determine how far you go. Are you an employee? Congratulations. But that was meant to be just a starting point, not a destination. Because as an employee, you don't dictate how much you are paid. Your boss just pays you what they can afford, just to sustain you, to keep you going to the office to work for them, period. Are you self-employed? Congratulations. But then that's another job, because it ties you there, and you only make money when you report to that small business there. But on the right-hand side, we have two other quadrants, or rather parts. That is the big business builder. People work with a system so that even when they are not working themselves, really the business is still growing and they're able to earn as much money. And this is where I tell people, if you cannot earn money when you are asleep, then you'll work until you die. That's not exciting. And when you work with your own system so that you are generating a lot of income, then you become an investor. Now, for investors, they don't work for money. Money works for them. Isn't that exciting, ladies and gentlemen? Where money works for you? Okay. Now, how many of us would love to cross over from the side of employee, self-employed, to the side of big business builders and investors? When I was asked that question, I raised both of my hands. When you do that, when you partner with us, a Superstars team, and of course, each one of you, each one of us, a Superstars team, we are directly connecting to Neolife International, each one of us. And they give you an international license so that you can be able to use their products. And therefore, you become an instant entrepreneur. You start earning additional income, residual income. You are your own boss. You'll not be reporting to anyone. You work at your own free time, not much risk. They give you your own back office or website if you like. Lots of incentives, like the travel that I was talking about, huge bonuses. And you're part of a positive, transformative community and on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. So how does that come about? We have something we call success habits. And the one habit is intentional here. Because we encourage you to start from naive level where you don't understand much, but then as you continue doing over and over the simple things I want to mention here, they become a habit. You're able to do them even without thinking. The first one, before we start going far into the business, please make sure you are coming in with a very clear purpose or goal or dream. Very strong, motivating, and exciting that no one can stop you. After this meeting, if someone tries to stop you from going for your dreams, what will help you to keep pushing is your clear purpose. What do you want to achieve? Number two, stop now promoting other people out there. Start promoting yourself. Use your own products now. Because you have the license and these Neolife products are your own products, use them. Every time you buy the products, you get what we call points. And of course, when you join us, we take you through that business lounge so that you understand how you get these points. But just know, it's when you buy anything, you get points. But the main one is when now you no longer work alone. You get people, your friends, who are also big dreamers, and they want to get to the next level of their lives, and they join the business through you. They are directly connecting to Neolife International, but there has to be someone who recommended them or linked them with the company, and that is you. For every single person you do that, you connect or you share the opportunity with so that they can start their own business with Neolife, that is termed as your business too. So you'll be earning. Can you imagine working with a huge organization and you are earning from everything they will ever buy for their own use? That is how wealthy people build their wealth. You are helping people, but you're also earning bonuses because of helping them. So that is the main one, and that is what I will demonstrate, and then we will be done. So it all starts with you. You've partnered with the company. They've given you, the license, literature materials to understand the business more, website, free delivery, recognition pin. We celebrate you, but also 3 TNNs. Remember the TNN, the number one product. Even if you're asked to choose, please, out of the 100 plus products, choose TNN. It's the best. And you are given 3 of them, 120 capsules each, 3 of them. If you are to buy one, it would cost you almost 5,000 shillings. So you can see that's around 15,000 plus. And you are only required to pay here 17,880 shillings for the 3 TNNs and all these other things, international license, literature, and so on and so forth. In terms of points, 1 TNN is that 4 points. So that is already 102 points. And you are part of the compensation plan. You'll be paid end of the month if you now do the next thing I want to show you. So you have ticked the first one. You've paid 17,880. You've gotten the full value of that. By the way, for those who are paying before Friday this coming week, Friday 19th, you will pay 17,420. So you'll be able to save about 400 and something for 60 shillings. Okay, so you could consider that paying before Friday this coming week. Then after that, then we continue with 17,808. So you are now in business. What are you supposed to do after that? Now build a team of other positive-minded entrepreneurs. This is how we do it. We use what we call 3 in 30. Bring 3 people on board every month. If you can bring 10, the better. If you can bring 20, congratulations. But try to make it a habit of bringing in 3 people, sponsoring 3 people every month. So the structure will be like that. You have brought number 1, 2, 3. They also got their 102 points. We are using 100 for simplicity. By the way, how many points are those in total? 400. You will not be paid from your 100, but from the 400 points. Now you start understanding how you leverage on team than personal effort. Personal effort, you don't go very far. That one you and I know. Now the other month bring 3, and these 3 are also bringing 3, and so there is that huge growth. But let's, for simplicity's sake, assume you're not able to bring 3, which is not even possible, because we are not islands. But let's, for illustration's sake, just work with 1 to show you the power of 1. You are alone. You have brought only 1 person. So how many people are you now? 2. Now, so you have 200 points already yourself. Then the 2 of you bring only 1 person each. How many are you? 4. So that gives you 400 points, and you are being paid a bonus already. Now you can see how it's working. The 4 of you bring only 1 person each. That will be 8. That is 800 points for you. You are being celebrated as a manager, earning some good bonus there every month. Bring only 1 each. You are 16. That is 1,600 points. Amazing, amazing business here. And your bonus goes higher. You are called a senior manager. That's a very good rank right there. And the following month, I know if I asked you to guess, you can easily get 32. That is 3,200 points. Oh my, you are celebrated as an executive manager. Do you know that gives you way beyond 40,000, 50? Some take home 65,000 Kenya shillings. I've seen people in this call who have been able to do that as executive managers. But the one that we want you to get to in the next 2 to 4, 3, 5 months is where your team is about 64 people in total because of that duplication. That gives you about 6,400 points. You are a director. And as a director, you are taking home in excess of 120,000 Kenya shillings. You can always convert that to your currency from wherever you're coming in. What we're saying here, ladies and gentlemen, is that in the next 3-4 months, you can be earning a 6-figure income. The only person who can stop you from doing that is the person seated on your chair right now. And if I were you, I would confess, she's not going to stop me. I am off to earning this. And if you're already earning this where you are working, what's the harm in earning an extra one here? And that's not yet. By the way, that's just the beginning. Because when you help one person to become a director like you, then you are called a sapphire director, taking home in excess of 150,000 Kenya shillings. Okay, isn't that amazing? Now, directors, we treat you in 5-star hotels locally. Sapphire directors, we fly with them all over the world. Like next year, we'll be with them in Egypt from 22nd of May. Everything paid by the company, Nelavi International. You have 3 directors in your team. You're called a Ruby director. The bonus goes to over 300,000. With 6 directors, you're a president team member, and you're taking home in excess of 700,000 Kenya shillings. And that is what can happen to the person who is listening today. For us, you can see how we transformed our lives before the opportunity and after the opportunity, and it is your time to do so. Good news, you are joining the best team in the Neolife International, and that is the Superstars team. That is the founder giving us the award, President's Team Award in 2017, when we were #1 in the Neolife world. And by the way, it took us only 2 years, 11 months to climb all the way to President, team member, Pieros and myself. So it's possible for you. Lifestyle and travel, welcome to this lifestyle. Look at those directors in the 5-star hotels around. Look at them, very exciting, just having fun in 5-star hotels. Look at that. At Sarova Stanley Hotel. The other one was Ole Sereni Mara. Look at that in Dar es Salaam. We'll be flying to Dar again on 10th of next month, October. Just having fun. For our rubies, we take you for ruby orientation in South Africa. And look at all these travels. Zambia, Victoria Falls, Dubai, climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa here. These are experiences that you'll not find anywhere else. Dubai, an island in Indian Ocean. And if you have a spouse, when you join, the two of you will be flying together. Look at that in Cape Town, just having fun, climbing Table Mountains, viewing the Cape of Good Hope, and all that. Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi, Mauritius again, Mexico, in a place called Los Cabos. All the presidents there, we were celebrating 60 years of Neolife then in 2018. Look at that, 2019 went back to Abu Dhabi. Lots of cash incentive on top of the bonuses that the company pays you. This is just last year in Mauritius again. Look at the lifestyle we were enjoying there with Pieros and the CEO, our CEO Kedra Brasfield. Look at that. In May this year, we were in Cape Town again, even with our directors, Dr. Tino and Maricero Irene, our Sapphire directors from Zambia. Very, very exciting there. And next year, we are headed to Egypt. Oh my goodness. Egypt from 22nd to 25th of May. Next year we'll be in Egypt for fully paid or sponsored vacation by Neolife International. And so once our guest speaker is done, I want you to just do one simple thing. Run with the opportunity. Don't procrastinate. Pay the 17,880. Of course, if you are paying today, we have sent it to 17,420. Through the pay bill number, you can screenshot there that we have given you there. If you are not in the country, Kenya, the person who invited you will guide you on how you can also get started. After such a presentation, it's only fair that I now give this opportunity to our upcoming Sapphire Director, Dr. Julia OUKO, this opportunity. She is a medical doctor, down to earth, very mature in terms of guiding people to build their businesses to the top, step by step. And I'm humbled to have the pleasure of asking Dr. to talk to us. Dr. Julia, please take it away.
Good evening, everyone. On call, am I audible?
Very, very well. We can hear you clearly.
Thank you so much for this opportunity, and welcome all our guests to this meeting of today. It's a wonderful place to be. And as Dr. has said, my name's Dr. Julia. The middle one is ADHIAMBO OUKO. And I'm a private medical practitioner. I came one day, like our guests on call today, and listened. That is about 8 years ago. And listened and listened and listened. And like you are told by Dr. the opportunity is in 3. It is health, wealth, lifestyle. And me, I only had money. You know, you can have a title and you're very broke. You don't have money. And I came to realize that those of us who are usually very, very, very busy, we are usually busy getting broke. So I came, I listened, and I partnered. I am a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm a very, very proud member of this opportunity that has brought us here tonight. And when I partnered, I'm sure what I want to say is something that maybe has happened to many guests that are on call today. Me, I remember I was called like so many times I cannot even count. You know, the way you usually assume you are so busy, really, really busy. I was invited, I didn't come, invited, until one day I decided, let me go so that this person bothering me every day can leave me alone. And he owned it too. I have attended and they can leave me alone. So I went and the meeting was packed. We had about 500 guests. So I decided to sit behind kabisa so that when they are going on with their meeting, I can leave and go do my things. But the person who invited me was very strategic. I'm sure members who are here, when you invite guests and they come to a physical meeting, we usually have an eye of knowing who will do business. So the person came and sat strategically behind me so that I don't leave. And then they started presenting. Like Daktari said, it is equal opportunity for all. This is where we have doctors, we have nurses, we have lawyers, we have PhD holders, and we have those who have not been into a classroom. Eligibility criteria is 18 years. So I sat and the person presenting was not a medic. So imagine a non-medic presenting health and me, I'm a doctor. Would I even listen? In fact, I dozed. I dozed off kabisa. Then the person was very energetic in presentation. When they started talking about money, because all the while, the person who invited me kept saying I go in front so that I could hear everything. But I decided I want to sit behind. You know, the way you go to a meeting and you don't want to go in front. I don't know why we fear those front seats. So when the person started presenting wealth, and wealth is money, imagine I stood myself and went to hear how this money can be gotten. I went in front on my own. And by the time he was finishing presenting, when he was halfway, I knew I was already in. And the person who was presenting wealth is the person who has just presented to you. And I'm sure if you listened very well, you grabbed something. And that is a person when he presents sometimes, imagine even if you didn't want to join, you will join, because this is a multi-trillion-dollar company. There is money here. I came to realize after I joined. This company has money, but you have to work for it. Because even the Bible says we must work to eat. So I partnered and I started the business. And this business, what a business. Like, this is a business you can do anywhere and everywhere, anytime. You don't need an office to do this business. For example, this evening as I'm talking to you up country in my mother's own home, Kisumu City. I said my middle name was ADHIAMBO. So imagine if it is something that pins you in a particular place, it means you cannot do it. But you see, I'm in the rural and yet I'm talking to you as guests and as members. So I did the business, I climbed the ranks, I became a director, and oh, what a business. This is where health is. If you want to look younger for longer, like you've been told, it is here. If you want serious money in your pockets, it is here. If you want lifestyle, you know, if you listened very well, I said my middle name is ADHIAMBO, and you know, lifestyle is our weakness. So the day I became a director and they were going to treat me in a 5-star hotel that I had never gone to. Imagine I am a doctor and I had never gone to a 5-star hotel, because that money that you are paid by the government, is there any way you can go to a 5-star hotel? You can't. Because how do you go? You can't afford. So this is the business that has made me go into all those hotels in Nairobi. Imagine, you know them, the likes of Ole Sereni, the likes of Villarosa Kempinski, those ones. Imagine being taken for dinner in a rotating hotel, a rotating restaurant upstairs. You see all the views of Nairobi and you are eating. See, that is wonderful. So this is an opportunity that when I came in and I'm a medic, remember in the medical field, science has not taught us this side of medicine. Science only teaches us about those chemical drugs that we give you, and mark you, the conventional medicines that we give you in the hospital, in most cases, they only hold your briefs temporarily, and in the process, they create another problem. For example, if you're somebody with a chronic disease like arthritis, imagine we only manage you, we'll give you a lot of painkillers. And these painkillers, they have a lot of acid. So in the process of relieving your pain temporarily, imagine you again develop ulcers. So you see, our medicines only hold you. Imagine they don't take you anywhere. We are just there to manage you, and we, with the chronic diseases, we manage you until the day you are going to see the Father in heaven. I'm sure nobody wants that. And something I want to stress as a medic, imagine the Neolife products heal chronic diseases, because if you listen so well, the founder of the company was born with one of the chronic diseases, asthma, and he healed out of the products. But in hospital, imagine asthma does not heal. That means if you are here and you are using the products, imagine you'll heal faster than the way you would have been managed like forever. For example, this product that Daktari has really stressed, I'm sure you've heard the way he has stressed about TNN. TNN will open up your cells, and what you must know is that when you are taking our products, they don't replace a doctor's prescription, but they make a doctor's prescription work better and faster. Because if your cells are not absorbing everything and they are not bringing out waste, it means even the doctor's prescription that you are taking, not all of it is being absorbed. That means even your management takes longer. So if you are using our products, you heal faster. And the irony that is here, out here, for us as medics, I think I'm the only medic that will go to heaven because I've seen the light. Imagine, I am sure if you are a guest and you are here, even our members, when you go to the hospital, in most cases, the doctors will tell you don't mix. I'm sure you've heard that theory like so many times. And there are two reasons why they say, why the doctors will tell you this. One group of doctors will tell you because they don't know. They genuinely don't know because they have not been taught this one in our studies. The science side of it has not taught us this one of products. But there are a group of us who know Neolife products, and we know Neolife products heals you. Now, if you are in private practice like me, and then you come and I give you products and you heal, you see, I'm driving myself out of business. What I'm trying to say is that 3/4 of the consultants that are in Kenya know about Neolife products and they use them. But imagine in most cases, they will not yet let you use them. Because if you heal, that is business lost. So when you go to a doctor and they tell you, usichanganye, please just go ahead and take your products and take the doctor's prescription, because they don't replace a doctor's prescription, like I've said, but they make a doctor's prescription work better and faster. So I have seen so many things happening with these products, because these products, number one, they will detox and feed your cells. And you know, a human being derives from cellular level. It is two cells that merge, make organs, the organs make a system, and the system becomes a body, and you are a human being. So if your cells that make you a human being, and they are numerous, we have 1,000,000 trillion cells that make us human beings. So imagine if you take products and your cells are detoxed and fed, and then when these cells have been detoxed and fed, if you have a condition, it means there are cells that are broken somewhere. So the broken ones will be repaired. Now, when they are detoxed, they are fed and they are repaired, then there are products that will protect. Then after protection, there's cells there are products that will nourish them. That is a complete cell. It means when your cell is detoxed and fed, it is repaired, it is protected, and it is nourished. Any radicals coming to attack you will not come in. Even something like common cold, like now we have a lot of common colds. And by the way, the common colds that we have now that are not healing are just COVID. Now, If you have a common cold and it comes to your body and it finds your cells are whole, imagine they don't stick. They just wonder where they went and they will go away. So that is the importance of the product. Now, when you climb ranks here, we have something called lifestyle, like I said. And lifestyle, my God, when you are in this business, the lifestyle here, and imagine the lifestyle, everything paid for by the company. You just, like when you become a director and you are going to be treated, you are just told to go with an empty stomach. And we are usually taken to those big hotels that have even swimming pools. You just carry your swimming suit and you eat. We have a buffet. You eat, you jump into water. You know, when you eat, you jump into water, you come back, you are empty. You eat, jump into water. The serious lifestyle here. So if you are a guest and you are here, this is the best place to be. Imagine this is the best place to be, because I came 8 years ago, like I said, and let me tell you, I have made money here. This is where you get profits every single day. Remember, when you partner with the company, you are given products at discounted prices. And when you're given products at discounted prices, imagine when you go to distribute them out there, of course, you give them at retail price. That means every day, if you're a serious person and you are teachable, you don't lack between 500 and 1,000 every day. And if you're serious, you'll even go beyond that. And if you're somebody who is even driving a car, it means you will not touch your money that you usually work for to even fuel your car. You have money to do that every day, every day, every day. And like you can see, it is a business that you can do anywhere, everywhere, anytime. If you like, you can do it full time. If you like, you can do it part time. Like me, I do it part time. You see, I'm in my mother's house and I'm doing it. And I give it just about 2 hours every day. And it has shown me so many things. Many, many, many things. So I want to challenge our guests that are on call. I seriously want to challenge you. You know, procrastination kills dreams. If you are here and that person who invited you must be a very, 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 very good friend. Because if somebody invites you to come and make money, that is a good friend. In the normal circumstances where we are employed, if somebody is getting something good, they will not show it to you. They will want to get it themselves. Have you ever asked somebody, they are doing business and you are seeing they are doing well, and you ask them and they tell you ni Mungu tu, then you wonder kwani Mungu wao is different from yours. I'm sure there are people on call here when there's somebody doing business and business is thriving. You ask them their details of how they do it and they tell you it's Mungu tu. Mungu is for all of us. But here we hold your hands. We teach you how to climb the ranks. We teach you how to put serious money in your pockets. Underline serious, because this is a multi-trillion-dollar company, like I said. And if you are a guest and you are here, please turn to the person who called you into this meeting and ask them, how do I partner? Don't go home to sleep without partnering with this business. Please, this theory that is now really, it is really thrive in Kenya now. Everybody is like, uchumi ni mbaya, uchumi ni mbaya. Please, don't generalize. Uchumi yako ndio mbaya. See, big houses are coming up in town, and people are doing wonderful things. They are buying cars. So if you keep complaining, imagine that means even your circle are complainers. Rub shoulders with the new lifers, and imagine complaints will get off you, because here there is serious money. You work for it, and we show you how to work. You come in, and every one of us want a piece of you to train. So here you don't just come and you don't know what to do. You come and we train you and we walk the journey together, because it is a relationship business. So if you are a guest and you are here, please, 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 just ask the person who invited you to the meeting how to join. And I'm sure all our guests are going to join today. This is an exciting business, by the way. I'm sure you can see how excited I am. I usually just wonder and I say, what a business. This is the place to be. And I want to be told tomorrow that when you told people there is money here, almost every guest that is on call joined. So, Daktari, I have talked to these people and I know they are all going to join. And if you please can take it away, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Doc, for your story. Very convincing and assuring at the same time that we are in the best space and that really there's nothing that can stop any one of us. I don't want to add on to anything than to ask us, as Dr. Julia has said, don't procrastinate. What you can do today, never push it to tomorrow. And Doc, I can assure you there are some people here who are guests, and you will be seeing them being recognized on the highest stages in the world very, very soon. Thank you for sharing from your heart. We really appreciate, and may the Almighty God bless you richly. To all our guests, please turn to the person who invited you and ask them to guide you on how you can get started before you go to bed tonight. Let this be day one of your brand new future, the future you have always desired. See you at the top. God bless you. And let's be meeting the beaches of the world if you will be there to be met. Thank you and bye bye.